Oh yeah. Feels good.
What's up, party people? It's your girl, Songbird.
It's Dog Dick Black.
And we back for another episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition. Hey. Just having fun by myself. Sometimes you just gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Not like that. You reject. Okay, so let's get back to it. Sorry. But yes, sometimes you just have to laugh. You have to have fun with yourself. You have to have fun by yourself just to stay happy. But for our first time visitors, hello. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell that sounds like, so that you're notified every time a new episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition pops up. And for our returning opposite fam, what's up, cuz? Thanks for coming back. And let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is married men have no business interacting on a personal level, which means confiding in, phone calls, texting, inboxing, or hanging out with single women. True or false? I'm gonna have to say it's true and false. I say that because you can still have still be friends with females that are single, but it does have to be some type of limitations. As for inboxing and all of that stuff, it depends on what you're talking about. You have to really make sure that you respect your spouse when you do a lot of things. Hanging out can technically look like you're dating someone if you're not careful about it. That's the one thing about it. Just being careful, because everything can be taken out of context nowadays. And confiding in, if you want to confide in someone, you should confide in your significant other, your spouse. That's why you married them, because that person is that person you can go to in confidence. That person that you can, share your secrets with. That's why you said, okay, well, I choose you to be my lifelong mate. Or my mate at that time, because marriage isn't lifelong anymore for some people. But you agree? Whatever. I don't care if you don't agree with me. But you just have to be very careful. There is a fine line with that. You can still be friends with them, you can still hang out with them, you can still talk to them, but you just have to be careful, because you don't want to disrespect your significant other. And that's my opinion. What's
Okay, I think that you can be married and have single female friends. You can. Secret single female friends, I would not suggest. The reason being is because I'm not sure if you remember, there was an episode, I think it was Judge Joe Brown or something like that, where the guy, he was engaged to this woman or whatever case may be, and her friend saw him out with another female and came back and told her that, hey, I seen your husband or your fiance out with this, and so she just went ballistic and she started breaking stuff and just getting mad and started calling him cheater, and then took the ring that he gave her and pawned it and took the money and called everything off. Come to find out, that was his sister in from out of town. Yeah. So.
But then if the person you're in a relationship with and about to marry doesn't know your sister?
Here's the thing. She hadn't seen the sister. Only the friend saw him at, I guess it was a diner or something with his sister, told her, and he tried to talk to her about it, but she wouldn't talk to him. And he had to take her to court to get his ring back, and then that's when the sister came in and she was like, I know who this is. And the friend was like, yeah, that's who I saw him with. And he was like, that's.
You don't think that was a little scripted though?
It could have been scripted, but things like that happen all the time. That's why I say don't have secret female friends. If you gonna have a single female friend, you kind of want to let your wife know that, hey,
it's not even about that. You should want everyone to kind of be friends. If that's your soon to be wife or your wife, then why would you not want your wife to be friends with your friend?
Jealousy. That's why. That's 110% reason why you don't do it. Jealousy. She can say, "Oh, I ain't jealous." Oh yeah, jealousy. That's how females are. You say, "Oh, this is my friend." "Oh yeah, I want you to be friends with my wife." Okay, cool. She called. "Hey girl, what's going on?" "Oh yeah, your husband home. Let me speak to him real quick." "Oh yeah, hey, how you doing?" Hurry up on the phone. Why she calling you late? Why you her only friend? And just all this unnecessary stuff. Just let them know about each other. Have interactions with, like if you have a cookout, bring her over, let them formally meet. You have some dinners, some parties, whatever. Have her formally meet. But other than that, keep them two separate. Because them two becoming friends is only going to be a headache for you in the future. Because when they disagree, now you stuck in the middle of it. Do not let them be friends.
I guess the way you explained it does make a point, but if people are grown up enough to deal with their disagreements respectably, then it shouldn't be a problem for any party.
No, just have a friend. Make sure she knows about this friend, and make sure it's completely platonic. And y'all leave it like that. Don't go to the sex parties and like, "Oh yeah, this is my buddy, and we're going to a sex party," and then drop me off at the house with my wife, and somebody catch y'all out doing that. That's gonna be like,
Wait, who regularly has sex parties?
I'm not in the sex party world, so I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? They may have it once a month, once a year, once a week, every Wednesday. I don't know. I don't know. People have a lot of
Orgy Wednesdays?
Probably. It probably is Orgy Wednesday. They used to have these swinger things every
Saturdays.
No, it was like every Thursday in Daytona.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I knew about it. I just never went.
But yeah, I don't think it would be a problem if there were some limitations and some transparency about everything. I think everything will be fine. As long as everyone knows their role, what it is that they're supposed to do, what's not too far.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all just hanging out and when you go out to eat, you're not always buying her food and she's paying her bill, you pay your bill. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And y'all always in a public place. I mean, that should be fine. And even if there's other friends involved, I think that's healthy because you don't want to be stuck up under your significant other all the time. That gets boring. You just sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. I'm talking about from a guy's point of view. That gets boring. You just need that release to let me get away from you. Now, as far as confiding in that person, what are you confiding? You want to confide things that has nothing to do with your relationship. So if you're having problems at work, you can definitely go and tell them that.
But why could you not tell your significant other that?
You can.
Okay,
you can, but sometimes you need an outlet. Sometimes you need somebody else to, because how you vent to your significant other is not how you vent to a friend. So sometimes you need that other friend to get it all out, because when you confide to your significant other, they're more concerned about feelings. As to your buddy is like, "Man, tell me what happened. Let's go get him," type deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it got something to do with your relationship, I do believe you handle everything pertaining to your relationship in-house. It shouldn't leave those walls. If y'all having a problem, leave it in there. But if you got other outside problems that you just need to vent and get it out, then definitely do that. Now, if she doing something or he doing something that you don't particularly agree with, and you can't get it across them, and you need to talk to somebody, I would say if you're going to do that, only do that to other married people.
Yeah.
Because they're probably going through the same thing, and so they can give you the best advice versus somebody that's single or never been married.
You to just, man, go cheat, go do something.
Exactly.
Some random stuff, and then you mess up your whole relationship and be single like them.
Exactly, because I can only answer from a single perspective. I can only answer from a non-marriage perspective. But somebody that's in that situation could possibly give you better advice.
Okay, I'll give you that. That was some pretty sound advice.
All my shit is gold.
No.
All my shit is dipped in butter, glistening.
Not at all.
Shining.
It look like EJ grass.
That's your fake ass advice.
Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tag a friend, and tell a friend. Talking too fast. And we will see you next time. Peace. Songbird.